John Burgess, Dick Layton's doing our stats. You'll hear from Dick at halftime. He'll have all the stats. We thank all our fine sponsors making this game possible. Tigers on the kick return left side to the outside and dropped out of bounds. It looked like it was going to be a decent return, a little more yardage for Brett Chapman, but Chapman dropped the ball out of bounds that time as he gets stripped. But decent field position for the Gardiner Tigers up over the 30-yard line, John.
Yes, he moved up pretty well, and I think he maybe got a little excited. He was ready. He had quite a bit more running room to make, and was kind of surprised being near that sideline and made a turn, and the ball just fell out of his arms. Luckily, it fell out of bounds, so that Cony could not recover it. Sometimes during the year, we've fumbled on those kickoffs, and the other team has recovered.
So Tigers will start at the 32-yard line, coming out near side here. The wide receiver, Chase Began. Eli Fish remains at quarterback. Blocking back left side. Weston's trying to skirt to the outside on the stretch play, and he gets a pretty good gain out there. So the Tigers held the corner and sealed it up pretty well there, Coach Burgess.
Yeah, they did, and that reminds me of how Alonzo Connor used to ran it in 2011 when they were running the stretch play to the outside, and they were able to run it to that right side, which was unusual for Gardiner. And that time, Brett Watson picked up a good 7 yards.
Yeah, we'll call it 7. Second down, 3 yards to go at the 38-yard line, Fish. The left-handed signal caller here for the Gardiner Tigers, the sophomore. Going to give it up into Weston. He's going to be banged right down, forcing unit of the Cony Rams there. Nothing going that time. We'll see who gets himself scraped up off the pile down the bottom, but there were plenty of them as they stepped in pretty good shape. One of the tacklers was Mitch Karen, was right in there for the Rams, and a host of others. Not much sledding there that time for Weston.
Certainly wasn't, and Mitch Karen, he's down on the line of scrimmage. He's playing defensive end and doing a good job in there.
Third down, 3. Tigers would look to move the chains there, and pretty big play here early on in the game. Going to go speed right side. The ball's fumbled. It's loose. It's scooped and gone. Going to be a touchdown. Oh, no, it's back in behind. Somebody hustled back in there. I didn't see who was coming, but somebody came hustling back down.
I think it was a ball carrier. I think it was...
Shostak got the ball. Reed Shostak, one of the premier defensive players here in Class B East. Reed is quick as a cat and hits like a ball-peen hammer. That play was doomed from the start there, and that's one of the things that's plagued the Tigers is execution.
Yeah, fumbles have been a tremendous part of their problems this year, both on kickoffs and on pitches.
So Ben Lucas has got his team in the red zone already as they go 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Lucas back to pass. He's going to scout it out, shoots downfield in the end zone, lays it out and away from Saban as he just was not able to pull it in. Good-looking pass play there. It just got away from Jonathan Saban a little bit there as they ran the post flag to the outside.
Yeah, they had two men covering him, and he was outrunning both of them, and the quarterback threw just a little bit over the outstretched hand to him, but I think he might have been slowed down a little bit by the defensive secondary as it's on his way out.
Lucas has got Saban to his right in the slot. He rolls that way, looks in the corner of the end zone. Going to throw, catch, touchdown, Rams. Beautifully executed play that time, keeping his feet in bounds. That was Carrier on the touchdown reception here for the Cony Rams. Carrier went down, made the out cut, and Lucas delivered the ball right in the numbers for the second Cony touchdown.
The defensive cornerback for Gardiner slipped again and fell down, and that's what allowed him to get open so easily down in that territory.
So Kingsbury will try his second one. This one looks good and true and is. So 5:14 left, first quarter action. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More football in the rival series from Alumni Field after these messages.
At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our staff members not only assist individuals every day with their finances, but we also strive to help out local community organizations. Last year, our staff volunteered over 240 hours back into the community, and we also do multiple events throughout the year, such as our annual barbecue and 50-50 raffle, which all the proceeds benefit the Special Olympics. We also have our annual fall spaghetti dinner and our spring yard sale, where all the proceeds raised benefit the Ending Hunger in Maine campaign. Last but not least, the credit union really values our local school system and tries to support them in any way we can, such as with our Kirby Kangaroo School Supply Drive that raises school supplies and then donates them to local elementary schools. Plus, we also like to visit with local kindergarten classrooms and teach financial education to the students. So at Gardiner Federal Credit Union, we're not only committed to our members, but also the communities that they live in.
On you back, Cony Rams out front. They cash in on the turnover there, 13-yard touchdown drive. Tigers look set up the middle return. Now they're trying to come the outside, not much there.
That's Logan Clark was carrying the ball that time. Received the kickoff.
Yeah, Clark was the... Yeah, that was Shostak again. Shostak, as we told you, one of the premier players, Class B East, and only a sophomore, John. Last year he was a full-time starter as a freshman for the Cony Rams that went to the conference final game in Class A, and Reed has expanded his game and plays offense as well as special teams, as you saw. Had the big hit that time. He's a hitter extraordinaire.
Well, he's out there like he really likes to play for the game of football, doesn't he?
He certainly does. So Tigers will look to get something going. They'll come in motion. Snaps over the head. Tigers retreat. So that's back-to-back miscues on football plays, and hallmark of a young team there is that one got away from Fish over his head. He did the smart thing, went back and covered it up, but it puts him in tough territory here as they'll take the loss on the play. And
so it's going to be second down, and it looks like 25.
A bundle, yes.
Yeah.
Tigers will come out in the pistol formation, heavy to the right side. Chase Began in the slot for the Tigers. Weston the ball carrying. They'll go play action pass out in the flat, and that is incomplete, almost picked off in the flat. They tried to get into the flat where they had been before. That was Austin Davis on the defense here for the Cony Rams.
And Fish was under pressure that time by the outside linebacker, and he actually did a good job of getting it off. Had a little bit of speed on it, but it was a good defensive play there by number 31 for Cony to come back in. And, you know, he didn't make the interception, but it was even a heck of a good job of turning his body so he had a chance at it.
Puts the Tigers back at the 11-yard line. Third and a mile, 3rd and 21. According to the scoreboard. Officials survey the scene. He'll go back straight to pass. Whips it out the left side and dropped over there. Not going to be enough for the first down, but Chase Began tried to turn upfield before he had the ball, so Tigers will be forced to punt.
They are certainly looking like a young ball club out there, aren't they, right now?
Yeah,
I mean,
the big game jitters, I think, may have affected the Tigers here a little bit tonight. 2
fumbles, drop ball, interception, fumble recovered for a touch, well, almost a touchdown. Turned into a touchdown. Now Logan Clark punting from near his end zone, almost blocked.
Yeah, got it off.
Got a good roll.
Good roll here as it'll come back
touched.
And be picked up. Carrier touch it. Now he'll go left side. Carrier's trying to outflank the competition here and may be able to get a wall. Now he goes down the right side before he's knocked out of bounds. Good effort by Carrier. As he started right, went left, came back right, and finally got knocked out of bounds by the Tigers there along his sideline by Logan Clark.
Yeah, and he picked up a really great block there on the comeback block when he changed his direction. Good alert play by the defense, the punt return team. And I couldn't get his number because he was spinning as he made the block and kind of gave a hockey hip.
That was a legal block, and
did
a good job of getting in front of the numbers.
Yep, he did.
Lucas calls signals. Play action pass. Looks downfield. He wants to shoot it long and deep over the post. He's got Saban for a touchdown. Tiger coverage was there. Josh McKelvey, the safety, was there, but Saban broke in behind him. The key to that play was Lucas had all day, John, to survey the scene, and as it got extended, and I've seen a couple of Cony games this year, and that's what they'll do. They'll extend those routes, and Saban extended that post into the end zone, and Lucas put it right on the money to him.
He did, and he could have chance. I think anytime he's going to have a chance to set his feet and take a look downfield. He's going to be able to put the ball right on the money. He's got a very, very good touch on the ball.
Well, Kingsbury's point is good. Cony Rams strike again. There's still 3:51 left. They've got a 20-0 lead. We'll step away. We'll take a break. More football when we come back after these messages.
At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our staff members not only assist individuals every day with their finances, but we also strive to help out local community organizations. Last year, our staff volunteered over 240 hours back into the community, and we also do multiple events throughout the year, such as our annual barbecue and 50-50 raffle, which all the proceeds benefit the Special Olympics. We also have our annual fall spaghetti dinner and our spring yard sale, where all the proceeds raised benefit the Ending Hunger in Maine campaign. Last but not least, the credit union really values our local school system and tries to support them in any way we can, such as with our Kirby Kangaroo School Supply Drive that raises school supplies and then donates them to local elementary schools. Plus, we also like to visit with local kindergarten classrooms and teach financial education to the students. So at Gardiner Federal Credit Union, we're not only committed to our members, but also the communities that they live in.